Greater Media Broadcast News.
Welcome to another edition of Greater Media Broadcast News. I'm Susie Shia, and here are this week's top headlines from Central New Jersey. Strap on the shoulder pads and dig in those cleats. Saturday marks the official start of the season for youth football leagues across Central New Jersey. But the sport has seen dramatic changes in recent years, with fewer players coming out to the gridiron due to a greater national focus on the risk of concussions, a problem severe enough that it has been called an epidemic by the Federal Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. In response, local youth football leagues have stepped up efforts to protect players from injury by holding clinics to teach athletes how to tackle properly and avoid the risk of a head injury. Also affecting the sport locally is the departure by many local teams from the traditional Pop Warner program to the more recently organized American Youth Football League. But while the two programs may differ in regulations, their leaders appear to agree on a primary goal: for players to have fun while learning life lessons. And now we turn to Mike Rosman with more headlines from this week's papers.
Greater Media Newspapers is debuting a new feature in our publications this week. It's called Who's Who in Our Neighborhoods. It'll take a look at people who work as municipal employees and officials, active senior citizens, volunteers, business people who are making a difference, and other people in our local neighborhoods who go the extra mile. Our first one is with the Plumstead librarian, who has just recently been named the branch manager. It's an interesting feature of someone who's come back to her hometown library and is making a difference in her community. As this feature evolves, we'll be looking for suggestions from the community for people to feature in Who's Who in Our Neighborhoods.
Where can you find fresh produce, artisan breads, and homemade bath products all in one place? Look no further than the weekly farmers market in Woodbridge. Here's Amy Rosen.
Thanks, Susie. If you're looking for something nice to do on Wednesday afternoons, consider going to the farmers market at Parker Press Park on Raway Avenue in Woodbridge. When you think of a farmers market, of course, produce comes to mind. But in addition to fresh tomatoes and fabulous produce, according to patrons, this farmers market features unique vendors selling items that include fresh flavored honeys, homemade by a beekeeper, unique fresh baked breads that border on being cakes, a variety of pickles and sauerkrauts, homemade barbecue items cooked right there, beer and wine, and a lot more. The farmers market continues through September 25th. You can read all about it in this week's Woodbridge Sentinel and Suburban newspapers. Back to you, Susie.
And here's a roundup of additional headlines from this week's papers. The Monmouth County Park System will offer many new recreation programs this fall at its newest location, the Fort Monmouth Recreation Center. The 21,000 square foot facility is located on 6 acres in the Tinton Falls section of Fort Monmouth. It features classrooms, a gym, a swimming pool, and much more, and residents can enjoy programs ranging from yoga classes to arts and crafts. For a list of everything the center will offer, see your local Greater Media newspaper today. In Aberdeen, the former Anchor Glass Factory will soon be demolished to make way for a major redevelopment project that has been 9 years in the making. The Main Street-style development will include a slew of new amenities, including a hotel, movie theater, and a 2-acre park. Those who join the Arbor Day Foundation with a $10 donation this month will receive 10 dogwood trees just in time for the colder seasons. The trees are guaranteed to grow or will be replaced at no cost to residents. New members will also receive a guidebook on caring for trees and a subscription to the Arbor Day publication. The 32nd Annual New Jersey Film Festival will open its curtains on September 6th. The Rutgers University-sponsored event will debut more than 29 films throughout October. The series will also feature Q&A sessions with various directors, actors, and more. For a list of film screenings and other details, see your Greater Media newspaper today. An area nonprofit is working to help homeless veterans. Nicole Antonucci has a story about Soldier On.
More than 7,000 veterans in New Jersey are reported to be homeless each year, but thanks to Soldier On's help, more and more of them are receiving assistance. In its 9 months of serving the Garden State, the Massachusetts-based Soldier On has reached out to over 350 veterans and their families who were reported homeless or at risk in 4 New Jersey counties. The nonprofit is expanding its efforts into 4 more counties this fall due to a $4 million grant that will fund case management, referral services, and temporary housing help. Soldier On is also working to obtain traditional low-income housing at Fort Monmouth, an effort that Soldier On spokeswoman Maggie Porter says will turn homeless vets into homeowners. For more information on how to enroll a veteran at risk, visit gmnews.com.
Here's Gloria Stravelli with an update on Central Jersey's art scene.
Local photographer Joan Myers sees a common element in photography and dance, movement. Her work is known for composition and design that draws the viewer into the photograph, so it's fitting that an exhibit of her work is at a space that doubles as an art gallery and dance studio, Anytime Dance Studio / Gallery of the Arts on Brighton Avenue in Long Branch. Myers focuses her lens on composition, vivid colors, shapes, patterns, even altered perceptions. Her photographs sometimes offer commentary on neglected historic places like Officers Row on Sandy Hook and Life Saving Station No. 5 at the Takanesi Beach Club. Her exhibit, Art and Movement, is at the gallery through September 7th. You can see her work on this website and in our newspapers. And if you have an art event happening in your community, let us know about it. Remember to support the arts. They'll add zest to your life.
Our sports editor, Tim, has the latest on Brookdale soccer.
This week we're going to take a look at the nationally ranked Brookdale Community College men's soccer team as it prepares for the upcoming 2013 season and the challenges ahead.
The nationally ranked Brookdale Community College men's soccer team is looking to make a return to the National Championship Tournament this fall. The Jersey Blues, last year's Region 19 champions, are ranked number 6 in the country heading into the season. The Blues began their quest in preseason practices like this and scrimmages. They opened their season on August 31st in Herkimer, New York, where they will play the defending national champions, Herkimer. They play their home opener on September 10th against the County College of Morris. One of the practice drills, shown here, Keep Away, requires the players to make quick decisions with one-touch passes inside of a circle. Of course, no practice is complete without the dreaded wind sprints. This is Tim Morris for Greater Media Newspapers.
Greater Media Newspapers is excited to announce the launch of our solar digital bus stops. Our first stops have gone up in Freehold and Howell and can be seen while driving along Route 9. Put your name out there and get in front of 40,000 cars that drive along Route 9 every day, as well as the commuters who take the bus. Your message will get immediate delivery to your targeted audience. Don't miss out on this limited opportunity. Contact us at 732-833-5100.
For more in-depth coverage and additional stories, pick up your local Greater Media newspaper today. This is Susie Shia. Thanks for tuning in.